Well, guys, after 20 years of marriage, Sarah finally told me she doesn't love me and support me anymore.
I didn't say that.
What would you say then?
Maybe I said what you were going to do sounded impossible.
Well, it's the same thing.
No, it does. No, and then we wake up at the butt crack of dawn to do it. I didn't even have time to wash my hair, brush my hair, barely put deodorant on.
Well, I'm glad you got your deodorant on, but this ain't impossible. We're doing this.
I hope that didn't just cost us this challenge. That was my fish right there.
What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Now today, as you guys saw in the intro, we're attempting the impossible. No kidding aside. So right now, we are in Florida. We're in a little neighborhood pond right here in Pensacola. But today's challenge is we're going to try to catch 4 fish in 4 different states, all in between sun up to sundown. Sarah says she doesn't think I can do it. Everybody else says it's impossible, but let's go. We got to catch a fish early and we got to catch a fish fast so we can get on the road. I got spots lined up in a couple different places. We just got to catch some fish. Let's go.
I bet that did feel good. I'm thinking, man, first cast, we could catch a fishy. I might actually believe you.
It's alright. It's not good to catch a fish on the first cast.
Okay.
That's bad luck.
Is it really?
It really is.
I did not know that.
The curse of the first cast.
We don't want that curse on us.
We don't need that curse today. You're right. We need to make things happen fast, but not that fast.
So, babe, if you don't catch a fish here soon, how long?
Why would you? We just got here.
But how, do we, if you don't catch a fish, do we still have to go on this trip?
Well, no, if we don't catch a fish in Florida, we're definitely not going to be able to do the whole thing. Why are you being so pessimistic?
I haven't had my caffeination this morning.
You're supposed to, I need you to be my hype girl.
I can be hype.
Not my 3 minutes into fishing and you're like, what if you don't catch one here? What do you mean, what if I don't catch one here? We're going to catch one here.
You looking at me like you're like, talk to me. I talk back.
Hey, that's true. That's right. I've fished this pond a couple times. I've never pulled any big giant fish out of here by any stretch, but there are a lot of fish in this pond, which is why I wanted to come here. I'm not worried about size today at all. All I want to do is catch some fish. I want to catch a fish in each state. We're going to try to hit one here in Florida. We're going to try to catch one in Alabama, and then we're going to try to catch one in Mississippi and Louisiana. Now, the reason this is even possible is because right here in our area, we're super close to Alabama. We're only 12 miles from the Alabama line. And then if you know anything about the Gulf Coast, you can hit 4 states really, really fast driving because there's only 65 miles of interstate in Alabama until you're into Mississippi. And then there's only about 74 miles in Mississippi before you're into Louisiana. So we have a shot to do this, but we got to catch a fish here early. We got to catch one.
That's potential. I like potential.
Now, see, you're getting there.
See, I'm getting there.
I appreciate that.
I'm smelling the air.
Okay, Sarah.
Are you serious?
Yes.
This is happening?
This is happening. Guys, we've been here about 6-7 minutes, and this is exactly what we needed.
Oh my gosh, look at it fighting. Look, you can see it in the water.
We needed a fish to bite off. This is what we got.
Oh, he's a decent size one.
That's not a terrible bass.
That's not bad, but any size. You said size doesn't matter.
That's not.
Is that, what is that? Is that a toadfish?
That is a catfish.
A toadfish.
Guys, we caught a catfish out of this pond on an artificial lure. Look at this. It's a catfish. Are you kidding me right now? That's freaking awesome.
Where's Eugene when you need him?
I did not know that there was, guys, I did not know there was catfish in here. Easy, buddy.
That's amazing.
Yo, I did not know there was catfish in this pond. That is a freshwater catfish straight up. That's freaking awesome. That's not what I was expecting to catch here. So this is a good sign, y'all. For real. So we already got
I'm kind of getting excited. I think this is a possibility.
Oh, look, now you think it's a possibility.
I see potential.
We got fish number 1 on the bank. We're going to get this dude back in the water. I can't believe we caught a catfish.
That was super.
I was 100% expecting a bass right here. Not
yes.
Catfish. Let me get him unbuttoned here.
Okay. Yeah, get him unbuttoned, baby. We can go get coffee.
I don't think we have time for coffee, Sarah.
Are you serious? But I'm getting my hype. I'm one step closer.
It took too long.
Did you just drop him in there?
No, I was trying to release him.
That was not a graceful release. I think you need coffee.
I don't need coffee, but I tell you what we do got to do. We got to get in the car and we got to go. Fish number 1 in Florida, in the books. Let's go.
Come on, baby. Come on. No. We're going to get coffee.
If I caught a fish that fast, though, I could probably catch a couple here.
You said one fish, one state.
Yeah, we gotta go.
Each state, one fish. Something like that. I was half asleep when you said it. I know you don't want to tell them, but I really think you should.
I don't want to talk about it.
Come on, baby. Tell them.
All right, y'all. Sarah's putting pressure on me to tell you guys. I'm a little sad to say to you all, that's the first freshwater catfish I've ever caught in my entire life. 100%. I know y'all gonna think I'm crazy because we're from Kentucky, but a lot of people don't realize this. I did not do a ton of fishing before we moved to Florida. Like, we were from Kentucky and I did some like farm pond fishing for bluegill and caught bass and stuff like that, but I never did any like serious, like hardcore, like going out and fishing all the time before we moved down here. So I hadn't even really thought about it while we were out there, but when we got back in the car and we took off, I was like, that's my first freshwater catfish I've ever caught.
You're like, they are not going to believe me.
I don't even know what, one, leave a comment down below if you know what kind of catfish that was, which I'm sure you guys do. I had no clue.
No, I called it a toadfish.
Yeah, Sarah thought it was a toadfish. Number two, that's my PB catfish. Freshwater. I don't know what kind it was, but that's my PB freshwater catfish.
I'm super excited. It's finally time. I'm getting my coffee and I get to wake up and I can actually be your hype girl because this is...
They're closed.
Are you kidding me?
Not kidding you.
Oh my, we're too early. I knew we woke up too early.
We had to get up early, Sarah. You cannot start an all-day fishing challenge at noon. That's not how it works.
Oh my God. What does it say? Temporarily closed due to
plumbing issues. I feel their pain.
Film that.
Y'all, temporarily closed due to plumbing issues. I don't know what to say to you right now. I'm so sorry.
I'm going back to sleep.
That's fine.
I'm gonna get my pillow.
You look beautiful, by the way.
I love you.
You look beautiful.
Love you.
If we don't finish this challenge today, I blame you. All right, guys. Florida Fish is done. Now it's on to old sweet home Alabama. Let's go see if we can put state number 2 and fish number 2 on the bank. Let's go. I told you I'd get here about the same time as you. So what I did was drop Sarah off so she could walk here, and then I went and parked. The parking lot's far away, and I brought my one wheel so that I could...
I got my steps in.
Your steps in. All right, guys, I know this is a super, super familiar spot, but I needed Alabama and Florida to go really, really quickly. So I came to places where I was very, very confident that I could catch fish. Gosh,
you're getting me all excited, and
I'm getting bites. Like, I don't know how you're missing 3 treble hooks. Like, you've got to be the worst fish alive. How are you still like, how are you not dead from starvation if you can't hit 3 treble hooks? Hey, hey, hey. All right, guys, we got us the fish. We've only been here about 30 minutes. It took a little bit longer than what I wanted, but we got another one on. The old Ned rig coming in clutch. I accidentally threw my jerk bait off that I was using here.
Is he a hefty?
It's a fairly heavy fish, guys. Like, I am not mad. Come up here, buddy. Come on now. Oh yeah, that's a good fish. Oh no! No!
Babe!
That was a good
That
fish.
was your for sure thing too. What are we gonna do? We're gonna have to stay out here longer.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, he was a good one too.
Dang it, guys. That was it. That was the fish.
Are we gonna make this in one day? If that was like, if Alabama was supposed to be a for sure thing.
It's gonna be. We're gonna get there. It's gonna happen.
So you thinking if you had that bait a few minutes ago, you wouldn't have lost him?
I wouldn't have. So what I did, guys, I lost that first jerk bait, and then I tied on a Ned rig, which was a single hook, and of course I lost that fish right here. I just don't like fishing for bass with single hooks at all. I would much rather use a multi-hook setup. It's become one of my favorite jerk baits to use when I'm fishing this type of water, and now I'm able to get it over there right where I want it. There we go, fish on, baby. I knew if I tied that on. There we go. All right, I can't lose another one. This is a decent fish. I can't lose another one, guys. Cannot lose another one.
No, this is our money fish. We get this, we can roll.
On the pier. Guys, I'm horsing this fish. I know normally I wouldn't do this, but I've got to get this fish up here on this pier because we're running out of time. I've already been here longer than what I wanted to be. Oh, guys, that's not a bass.
What?
That's not a bass.
What?
That's not a bass. Hang on. This is the first time I've caught one of these here. Oh my gosh, I wrapped my hand. I know I shouldn't do that.
No, you
That's
be careful.
A caught fish because it's leader. That is a redfish. Yes. Oh my gosh, I've never caught a redfish here. Are you flipping kidding me right now? Yes, baby, look at that.
That is insane.
Oh my God, and these redfish have got such beautiful colors to them.
That is gorgeous.
Oh my gosh, guys, I'm literally shaking right now. Oh, talk about the ultimate redemption. I lost that bass. I was heartbroken because it was a good bass. And y'all, look at this beautiful redfish that we just pulled out of here.
He looks golden.
They are. They look like goldfish when they're here. They got that nice dark spot. What a beautiful, beautiful fish when you catch these guys here, man.
That is insane.
So what happens when they're in this brackish water like this? They get a darker color than what they do out in the beach and if you catch them out in the bay and things like that. So these look much more like a goldfish. Got a big nice spot on that side. I've got a big spot on this side. Now the one thing you won't see with these, and I don't want to take a lot of time, but you've heard people talk about a redfish's blue tail and how pretty it is. The reason you don't see that here is these fish are probably not feeding on shrimp, and that's what creates that nice blue tail. But y'all, oh my gosh, this could not have worked out any better. I'm not even lying to you guys. I lost the bass. I was totally brokenhearted over that.
But that's okay now.
What a beautiful,
that's
beautiful redfish. All right, guys, we're gonna get this dude back in the water. Thank you so much, buddy. One last look at that beautiful color on that fish, guys. Thank you so much.
What?
Yes, guys, it's time to wrap this up in Alabama as fish number 2, state number 2. Yay. Now we're going to jump onto one wheel and we are off to Mississippi. Let's go.
Wait, it'll fit both of us?
No, I don't have room for you. You got to run.
Are you kidding me?
Sarah, you got to run. Okay. We got to go.
Okay. Hold up. You're telling me you were fussing because I wanted coffee and you didn't think we had time to get coffee.
What are you talking about? We got to get gas.
And we're at Buc-ee's.
I'm pretty sure this is called Busey's.
No, Buc-ee's.
Busey's. But anyways, we got to get gas. I mean, we got to get gas.
Just gas though, right?
Yeah, I'm getting gas.
Just gas.
I mean, you got to give me a pulled pork sandwich while you're in there. I can't, look, we're not coming to Buc-ee's and not getting look, you're wasting time. Go get a pulled pork sandwich. All right, guys, 2 states in, 2 fish in, and welcome to Mississippi. So the beautiful thing about our area, like I said, is we have only been fishing since about 6:15 this morning. It's about 9:30 right now, and we have already made it to Mississippi. As I told you guys from the very beginning, this is the biggest fear I have is Mississippi because I've never fished here before. Don't even know what to target. I did bring some live bait just in case. So we are gonna roll down here to a couple spots, throw a line in the water, and see if we can't catch a fish here in Mississippi. Let's go. All right, y'all, I'm feeling way better about this after talking to my buddy in there. So we are apparently at the right spot. We're gonna go all the way out here to the end of the jetties, but he's telling me there's specks, big bull reds. Guys, if we caught a bull red in Mississippi, that would be ridiculous. Let's get out here and go fishing, come on. Definitely had a bite.
Did it break you off?
That was a big fish.
Oh.
That was a really big fish.
Well, at least you still have your hook and everything. You just gotta get some more shrimpies.
Come on.
Are you on? Are you on? Oh my gosh! Please, 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 please.
Oh my. That doesn't matter. That counts.
Yes, yes, yes! Is it still technically a fish though if it's a crab?
We caught something, right?
We caught something in Mississippi.
Like 100%. All right, so we might have to adjust, but we did catch a nice blue crab. Guys, check him out.
He's so pretty.
That would be amazing bait. He is not even worried about me. He is pissed at Sarah right now.
Hi, friend. You gonna get me? You gonna get me? You gonna get me, baby?
I knew something was messing with my bait. I did not realize it was a blue crab. So, I don't know. I mean, you guys comment down below if you think this counts. I don't know how I'm gonna get this dude unbuttoned, honestly, because
Youch, you little jerk. Yeah, you didn't see me, did you?
You get my man? My man he bites back.
I don't know how to get him unbuttoned, honestly.
It's like...
We could have a crab leg catch and cook for Miss Sarah.
That wasn't kosher.
Why?
That was mean.
You want some crab legs?
I actually love crab legs.
And he swam away.
But apparently I'm not getting those either, so.
Can't eat crab legs. All right, guys, 3 catches, 3 states. Now look, I'm not saying I'm proud of the catch we got in Mississippi, but we got one. I knew Mississippi was gonna be the curveball. We spent way more time in Mississippi than what I was planning on, but I think we're still good. I think we got plenty of time to get one more fish here in Louisiana. And that's where we're at now.
We are finally in Louisiana and we got this cool sweet ride to ride around on.
And my stress level is like through the
blast.
roof, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm like looking around trying to make sure I don't fall out of this thing, but look at this sky. We are pushing our time and it's about to storm.
Yeah,
like, this is crazy.
As if today couldn't have got any like nuttier. Now we're dealing with a storm on top of everything else that's going on. So go figure, right? Like, why not? Because we didn't have enough drama going on as it was, and we didn't have enough trouble in Mississippi. And now that we're here in Louisiana, they're like, hey, let's hit them with a storm.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, look, it is legit. Okay, it's almost 5 o'clock. And sunset, I believe, is 7:30. But with this storm rolling in, I don't know, guys. Just make sure no gator comes up at you or something.
Holy crap, there really is a gator right there. I just see the bubbles.
Yes.
No freaking way. There really was a gator right there.
The rain hasn't quite stopped, but we're running out of time. So we are down here at another pond on this property, and this is it. I feel it. I feel this is the fishy spot. This is gonna happen.
This right here is gonna be our last cast. We're losing daylight.
Time just got away from us. The storm just, it was the storm's fault.
No, I spent too much time in Mississippi. Like I didn't catch a fish fast enough in Mississippi.
We did spend a long time there. But we had to catch a fish in Mississippi to make it work, and then it's really, it's devastating, but it was fun.
Yeah, I had a blast.
Like, it was a lot of fun to try to make this happen, and we were so close. So close.
All right, guys, that is going to wrap it up. And unfortunately, we were not able to complete the challenge today. We spent way too much time in Mississippi. Then we ended up having that storm that moved through here. And it's tough fishing a new area that you're not familiar with at all. There were probably fish there where we were fishing in Mississippi, no doubt. But I just didn't know how to work that water. I'd never been there. I didn't know whether, you know, to cast away from the jetties, up next to the jetties. Ended up catching that blue crab there, which caught as a catch. It wasn't a fish, but we caught something out of the water there. And then when we got here, a couple different things. One, I was not properly set up for the type of ponds these were. I was not expecting to have that many lily pads on them. I would bet early in the morning that this thing would be on fire with fish. You throw a frog or something like that hopping across the top of the water on that, it would probably absolutely kill it. But hey, this is how it goes sometimes. Like when we set out to do these challenges, we're fully aware that sometimes Sarah's just getting blown up.
It's
like,
Mom.
She's going crazy. So that's just the way it goes sometimes. When you set out to do these challenges, there's no guarantee that it's gonna all come together. But hey, at the end of the day, we had a blast. First and foremost, I know I started this video off trying to be funny, but huge shout out to Sarah back there behind the camera. She gets up and does this crazy idea stuff with me at, you know, 5 a.m. I drag her out of bed.
It's actually fun. I gripe, but it's fun.
And I couldn't do what I get to do without her love and support. So shout out to Sarah for coming along to film today. It always makes it a lot better when we have somebody filming for us. Shout out to Andrew, my buddy here, for letting us use the golf cart. It definitely made it a lot easier to try to catch a fish here in Louisiana. And leave a comment down below if you guys want us to try this again, because I'm willing. I mean, I had a really, really fun time today. I know we didn't complete the challenge all the way, but I had a fun, caught a beautiful red in Alabama this morning, caught that catfish in Florida.
We had some cool catches.
Yeah,
even the blue crab was a cool catch.
Yeah, the blue crab was a cool catch. I mean, even though that, you know, it didn't really count for anything. But hey, at the end of the day, we're going to hang out with some good friends tonight who, by the way, has a fully stocked bourbon bar, so I ain't mad about that part. Guys, I truly hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a great big thumbs up. If you're new here to the Cameraman Ron channel, make sure you go ahead and turn on that notification bell, smash that subscribe button, and as always, we'll see you guys on the next video. Y'all take care, and we'll see you soon.